look at the 76ers starting group. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Shake Milton is out there with Hill. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Lopez. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Milton converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
And George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Outside Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Hill passes to Harris. From the line. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here is Holiday. Now the pass to Middleton. There's the dish to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 76ers ball. Now Milton. Pass to Harris. Takes a 3. No good. Shot missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Embiid kicks to Hill. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bounce pass from Hill. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Giannis. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable pop-up. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Here's Harris. Rebound, Milwaukee. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 4. Teague surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked. But they recover it. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Back to Forbes. To the inside. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The
Second chance effort. Teague finds Portis and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Howard dishes to Curry. Feeds it to Scott. Stolen by Tucker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Can't cash in from close range. One-on-one fast break. Teague can't hit. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bucks on top, up by 5. And recently, on the subject of trash talking,
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Mike Scott out there with Howard. Then it's Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Maxey in at the 2. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Embiid. Now Milton. Kicks it to Harris. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. And the shot goes in. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Hill inside, guarded by Holiday. Here's Embiid. A miss that time would have put him up.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here is Milton. He had Simmons atop the key. Out to Harris. All alone. And that's good for 2. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Doesn't go that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Simmons. Finished off the break. Simmons got his first basket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for Lopez. And to Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame, in drawing contact.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Over to the left wing. Maxey passes to Howard. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Teague against Curry. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Portis, that's good, and so Teague with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And while Teague certainly looks for his shot often out there, he also possesses strong handles and a good passing ability.
Here's Curry. The shot from the low post is good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Teague with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Howard against Portis. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Inside, here's Tucker, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the... And that should...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low. Got a piece of it. And that's an intentional foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Milton. Hill passes to Milton. That ties it up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Giannis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Giannis. That one, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step back. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
It's Giannis.
Look at that.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Kept alive, Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Outside Teague. Out to the right wing. Portis, the pass to Teague. And Forbes has it in the corner. The 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good. Maxi's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Curry. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Howard. Back to Curry. Shoots from 12. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
Knocked loose. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
intense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got George Hill. Green is out there with Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the two-guard spot. And Milwaukee has possession. Portis, the pass to Nora. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And the wide open shot from Green. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Mike Scott. Harris is checked in for Danny Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Now Embiid. It's back to Hill. Harris. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Lopez. The three. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open. Oh,
yes, sir.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Holiday looking for an opening. There's the feed to Lopez. 4 on the shot clock. Over Hill. Lopez, no luck. The 76ers leading by 6. The pass to Milton from past the arc. The shot off that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Lopez outside. Dishes to Holiday. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
Yeah, I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Simmons. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Pass to Embiid. Pass to Milton. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
So much talk about Lopez and how much he has changed his game to fit the modern NBA. And I think what's most impressive is not just the ability to shoot the ball, but the ability to be effective while shooting the three ball. Rick Lopez has worked hard to do that.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Here's Simmons. Out to Harris. Fires for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Here's Holiday. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lopez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Curry against Holiday. Curry passes to Embiid. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead down to a one-possession game.
Outside, Simmons. There's Embiid. Good!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Embiid with the steal. Passes it to Simmons. It's thrown down to Tacumbo. Here's Lopez. It's good.
Lopez powering through that time.
Here's Simmons. Right side Curry. From deep. Off on that one. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the 3, the small forward. Antetokounmpo.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Harden the pass to Brown. Now here's Jordan. KD with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Back to KD. Clock at 4. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Now Brown passes it to Harden. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Count the basket. Giannis has got his second basket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Harden. And it's sent back by Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside to end the run. Here's Jordan. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Now Durant after the missed 3 from Lopez. Harden scanning the floor. Durant down low. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Harden the pass to Durant. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range, they get it again. And then Jordan slams it in.
Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here is Harden. Pass to KD. 1:06 left here in the first quarter.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Outside for Durant. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by KD.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Harden. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Durant against Holiday. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here is Harden. Outside for KD. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Durant's got 5.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
They've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Griffin finds Irving. Back to Griffin. Makes it off the glass.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Teague for 3. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Portis. Great D that time from Griffin.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one drops.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You've got to play him straight up and be balanced.
And Teague, here we go. Right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Nets. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Claxton the pass to Griffin. To the left wing. Dinwiddie wide open. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the game. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Outside Teague from outside the arc. He can't hit that time. Dinwiddie with some nice D. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Irving. Right side Griffin. Left side Irving. On the wing Irving. Drains it from 17 feet out. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on pick and roll, and it led to the score.
And Teague, here we go. Here's Portis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Irving with the ball. He has 6. And the pass to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Claxton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Teague for 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, this is a go-to shot for Jeff Teague. Let's remember, this guy will not hesitate if you leave him open in 3-point territory.
Passes it to Irving. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Griffin. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Teague for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the basket by Harris.
Joe Harris so good at keeping his composure in intense situations. Nice job playing through contact.
Teague for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the small forward.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Harden the pass to KD. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Durant's got 8 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside Teague. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that's just great body control from Teague on display. He's so good at anticipating the contact and going up into it.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Harden against Teague. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Outside Teague. And the three off target.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Jordan kicks to Harden. Takes the three. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Jordan. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Back to KD. Nets passing it around. The deep three from Harden. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Durant wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. It's Durant on the wing. Brown wide open. He fires. Nets with the new shot clock. And another shot. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Teague drives in and taken away by Brown. Lopez with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Outside, KD. Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Teague laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Teague's got 7.
Boy, it'll take more than that to stop Jeff Teague. Just determined to score despite any obstacle.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Durant feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. 2 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Harden against Teague. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, Jeff Teague is so used to, at this point in his career, taking a pounding on the drive. This is one tough guard.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Harris. Griffin is out there with Irving, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Teague. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Now, here's Tucker. Not a lot of room.
You know, make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Good on both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
Dinwiddie finds Irving. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Holiday against Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Tucker.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Brooklyn leading by 11. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Irving against DiVincenzo. Here's Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. From deep three-point range, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots over Dinwiddie. From close range, that is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Nice move. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Giannis outside. The offensive rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Just 5 to shoot. On offense, here are the Bucks. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Luwawu. And here is Brown. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
George Hill. At the other guard position,
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Luwawu. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And for Philadelphia, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. George Hill out there with Shake Milton. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here is Hill. Shot from the wing. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And there's the pass to KD. Count it. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Simmons passes to Embiid. Jordan with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brown finds Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. A ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam it when he has room.
Over to the wing. Embiid inside the line. Simmons inside. Guarded by KD. Play on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to KD. And stolen by Harris. Embiid with it. He's picked up by KD. For the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan with it. Shoots over Embiid. And that one's good. Durant's got 6.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
And here is Brown. Passes to Harden. Count that one.
Oh, there's the dilemma. You want to stop Harden from getting all the way to the rim, but he can also just rise and fire, or pull up and fire, or step back and fire. And there's not much you can do about it.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Embiid wide open. Tries again. Simmons passes to Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's another look. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. The feed to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Hill deciding where to go with it. For 3, Harris. The shot will not fall. The Nets go the other way with it.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Harden. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
The 76ers trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry passes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Howard. Rebound, Brooklyn. 11 feet away. And KD the bucket on the assist from Harden. KD's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now Harden from the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines in high. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Green is out there with Scott. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Dinwiddie. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Irving passes to Griffin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Look at that. Griffin is such an incredible talent. He's made a living off finding ways to score through contact.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Curry. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. The pass to Maxey. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Irving looking for an opening. Shoots from 12. Curry with the defensive effort.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got his second bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Maxey. Feeds to Scott. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Unloads. Second chance shot. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's blocked. For 3, Harris. That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They kick it out to Green. Howard with it. Picked up by Harris. Howard dishes to Green. Maxey passes to Curry. He feeds it to Howard. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Now here's Jordan. Back to Harden. 1:31 left here in the second. Durant kicks to Harden.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Simmons finds Harris. And here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, KD. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
So it's Brooklyn now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Jordan high post. Embiid's there. Jordan dishes to Harden. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Simmons passes to Embiid. That one good for 2. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
Shots like this demonstrate why people are excited about him. I mean, he has no fear catching the shot.
And thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They've got a 2-point lead. Can he give a and
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Milton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That one drops. He ties it up. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Now, here's Milton. Dishes it to Embiid and taken away by Brown. Harris looking it over. Here's Jordan. He kicks it to Harden. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Well, he's led the league in scoring for multiple seasons. The bearded one puts tremendous pressure on the defense.
Now here's Milton. Harris outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. High post, KD. Simmons is there.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
Hill kicks to Embiid. Harris against Harris. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Over Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Nets with the lead. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Durant drawing the double team. They get a hand on it. Embiid with the steal. And here's Harris from the arc. They grab their own miss. And Hill is right there. Hill's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And Hill, very comfortable in the open floor. He can go.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Here's Llewellyn. Pass to Claxton. 1:35 left to play here in the third. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Outside Curry. Pass to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green kicks to Scott. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
Passes it to Irving. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality who just wants to win.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry dishes to Scott. Outside, Green. Right side, Curry. Got a piece of it. To the wing right side. Maxey passes to Scott. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Net shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Nets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And when Griffin is healthy, he's an effective player. A double-double threat. It's tough to match up against.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Right on the bucket. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Curry. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nets lead by 5. Live from... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The 76ers trail by 5. They've got Seth Curry. Scott is out there with Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Curry against Irving. There's the pass to Maxey. Dinwiddie with it. Irving attacking, and the shot is good. Irving's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Brooklyn.
I love the aggressive mentality. Irving is terrific at pouncing on any available lane to the basket.
Down low. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Green.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Irving. Over Curry. Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You better give Griffin credit. He's outstanding at forcing the issue, getting the defense to whack him.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Stolen by Durant. Harris finds Irving. Back to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Lets it go from deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simmons. And yes, it's good.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Harden the pass to KD. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic in seeing when one of his guys is open.
Durant dishes to Harden. Back to KD. Charity stripe shot. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harris outside. Here's Embiid. Another shot. The kick out to Hill. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Irving. Good on the shot. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
Out left to the wing. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Harris dishes to Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nets leading by 7. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Milton. No good from Irving.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between, Joe.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good, and that turns the lead to 6.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Joe Harris. Harris against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Irving. Elbow shot is on the way. Jordan kicks to KD. inside. Embiid's there. KD looking around. Shoots over Curry. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, that's Durant. He remains calm under pressure, burying quality shots even when the shot clock is low.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the set. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Shake Milton is out there with Hill, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. So the Bucks win the tip. And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
That shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 for... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immensity. Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. This one for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Embiid. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. The feed to Lopez. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. A different look for Milwaukee. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Maxey. Lock at 6. Back to Scott. And the shot is long. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Tucker to the right side. Teague against Curry. Now here's Teague. He's tightly guarded. Off with the layup. The drive by Green. He gets it in there. And this game is tied up now.
Well, Green showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I like to see him attack like that on occasion.
Curry against Teague. And no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Passes it to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball over. It's up a 3, and Danny Green hits from deep. Green's got 5.
And Green is a world-class sniper. Laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Now here's Teague. Tucker the pass to Teague. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. The pass to Portis. Howard with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Maxey passes to Howard. He feeds it to Green. Scott inside, guarded by Tucker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the underdog.
I think the underdog story, started with.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Green out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lopez has got 6 points.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Hill finds Harris. And here's Embiid. Pass to Hill. Lopez with the block. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Wilton the pass to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Lopez covering. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Lopez against Embiid. Hilton on top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks leading by 3. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. He has 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Simmons passes to Milton. Stolen by Middleton. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Giannis against Simmons. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Milton the pass to Harris. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Middleton. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. DiVincenzo with it. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Simmons. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Pass to Holiday. Good on the triple. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game. And here is Milton from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And all right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
On the wing, Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Milton the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, He's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
Middleton hits them both. Here's Simmons. He's got 10. Pass to Hill. To the paint. He kicks to Simmons. Tries again. Hill inside. Defended by Middleton. Here's Embiid. And finally they hit one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. The pass to Maxey. Back to Curry. Dishes it to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. Now here's Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. The game now all time.
Boy, Green has a knack for knowing exactly how to get open in transition.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Nice move. Doesn't go for him. Curry with the defensive effort. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Maxey. Teague against Curry. And it's good for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 76ers getting the bucket. Teague, the pass to Portis. And stolen by Scott. And now Philadelphia on the break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 52 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Maxey. Down low, and stolen by Portis. Curry with the steal. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Jumps up, and Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Outside Teague to the inside. Curry with the steal. 76ers another fast break opportunity here. And Howard has it in the corner. Pass to Maxey. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And now a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Here's Connaughton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Hill is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Simmons inside. Milton. 76ers with the new shot clock. Harris misses. Bucks trail by 6. A 3-ball. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hill with it. Passes it to Embiid. Over Lopez. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. It's stolen by Harris. Here we go, one-on-one. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ. Superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Poked away. It's stolen by Hill. And pushing it up is Philadelphia. The 76ers again in transition. Now the pass to Milton. Three-pointer. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A second chance effort. Here's Harris. Feeds it to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Tries yet again. And Embiid the bucket on the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. Now DiVincenzo. Good D by Embiid.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And Simmons kicks to Milton. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. A shake. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Maxey comes in for Shake Milton, and Curry subbed in for George Hill. Curry's shot is off. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Holiday, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. The 76ers leading by 7. Curry looking it over. Here's Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Outside, Simmons. Left side, Harris. Stolen by Middleton. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside Curry. to the left wing. Maxey passes to Simmons. The feed now to Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Yes!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Bucks. Harris outside. No good from outside. And so it's Milwaukee now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
And Simmons slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Simmons slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the rejection by Embiid. And here's Maxey. So the 76ers win it. Some good moments throughout. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside. So the net starting five. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Holiday inside the line. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Kicks it out to Harden. Offensive rebound. Here's Harden on the wing. Again, the miss by Harden. On offense, here are the Bucks. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Stolen by Durant. Inside, here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The kick out to Holiday. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Harden the pass to Durant. Bucket is good.
Oh, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 3-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden with it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Right side Holiday. And the dunk by Lopez.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Harden has a wide open look. Again, the miss by Harden.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look.
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And here's Harden. 6 points for him. The 15-footer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back threes, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Teague feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Tucker, and Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Teague for three. But they get it back. They get it back. Brooklyn leading by 4. Griffin inside. The wide open look for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Left side Portis. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Teague drives in. Pass to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Connaughton, covered by Irving. 5 on the clock. Portis against Griffin. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Nora to the middle and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Launches it. Rebound Milwaukee. Tucker with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Connaughton. Outside Portis. Deflects the pass. Connaughton passes to Tucker. The shot comes out. The Nets go the other way with it. Here we go, one-on-one. Irving with a clean look. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job pulling the trigger when he's open.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Harris. There's the triple. That one misses. Great D that time from Middleton.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Harris outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Claxton. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at
it. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Lopez with the steal. Fast break. Milwaukee goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. Holiday against Dinwiddie. To the inside. Griffin against Lopez. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The rebound by KD. Brooklyn leading by 5. And here's Harden for 3. Here's Jordan out to the wing. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to KD. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bucks trail by 6, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's Harden with the drive. Over Holiday. Drops it in from 11 feet. Harden's got 10.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. That'll do it for the first half. It's the net. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was 8. That's all for now. Say good.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Middleton outside. From deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Luwawu. Over in the corner, Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A shot by Jordan, no good. Bucks trail by 9 to the paint. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Antetokounmpo inside. KD's on him.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Brown against DiVincenzo to the middle. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. They could use a bucket, and DiVincenzo is good for 3. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
From deep, Harden. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Middleton for 3. That shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it, and now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now the Bucks moving it up, and Giannis throws it down.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. They get out in transition there.
Harden outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. 1:29 left in the third quarter. For 3, Harris buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Moran, the pass to Teague. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nets leading by 7. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Griffin passes to Dinwiddie, and the basket is good. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now Teague. And contact on the shots. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 8 points.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Harris outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Lopez outside. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Passes to Griffin. Inside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Yes, that goes in. Griffin's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by KD. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Harden, and the layup is good. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch! That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Nets leading by 8. And a deep 3 from Harden. Hits the 3-point bomb. Harden's got 19 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Holiday's got 6 here in this quarter.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold, and then take what the defense gives you.
And a deep 3 from Harden. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Harden outside. Jordan at the elbow. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden the pass to Jordan. Yep, that one goes.
Well, some strength on display from Jordan there. Love how he uses it to convert on these and one opportunities.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. Jordan no good on the free throw.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Holiday.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Man showing some terrific range. And the Nets lead by 10.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made, Buck.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it. Look at the 76ers starting group. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Shake Milton is out there with George Hill. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off with a slam. He has just unreal hops.
Outside Hill. Embiid kicks to Milton. Back to Embiid. And the pass to Milton. A shot, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Kicks it out to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Simmons passes to Milton. Embiid inside, guarded by Harden.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Luwawu. Some solid defense from Harris.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Fires from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Harden left side. But Trey, that one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got 5 points so far.
What confidence from Harden. He's a lethal three-point shooter. He knows he has the green light. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Now here is Harris. Embiid kicks to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Embiid.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Pass to Harris. Embiid is at the elbow. Second chance shot. Harris passes to Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project him.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb athlete.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's sent back by KD. In transition, here come the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Max. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Jordan with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He gets that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Curry. That one goes in. .35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Harden. He has 7. Kicks it to Durant. Lets it go with the 3. Green with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 8. And Curry, here we go. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Harden scanning the floor. And here is Durant. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we...
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Howard. Scott is out there with Green. Then there's Maxey, and it's Curry in at the 1. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Curry pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 6. He dishes it to Scott. Pass to Howard. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Maxey, and it's blocked. Here's Green. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Green's got his first points in this one. And Philadelphia has possession. Maxey passes to Curry. Feeds to Howard. Dishes to Green. Back to Howard. And it's blocked. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Griffin kicks to Harris. Green with the ball. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Irving against Curry. Here's Scott. He kicks it to Curry. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Back to Griffin. And on the way from Irving for 3. That one's not going to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And that one's good. Maxey.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Harris with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Irving. And the rejection by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. For 3, Harris. It's good from long range. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Now, we've seen an improvement in this aspect of Harris's game. I mean, his ability to stretch the floor with the shooting, nice.
Dinwiddie passes to Llewellyn. Now here's Jordan. Harden outside. Goes up to the stripe. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. But the versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's the pass to Milton. 54 seconds left in the first half. Embiid inside. He's against Jordan. Harris dishes to Embiid. Over Jordan. Here's Simmons. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Look, his footwork, his balance. Simpson stays in control when attacking the defense.
And he's good on the second. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Harden. He's got 9. KD looking around. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw cup. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Ned.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset, competing with the chip on their shoulders. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Embiid. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And it's Green with the jam.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
Passes it to Embiid. Now Milton. Harris outside. Here's Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Embiid.
And really, how do you guard Embiid when he's this close? You almost have to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And Embiid drops them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Al Harden, 11 points in the game. The dish to KD. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. The feed to Jordan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Harris outside. To the wing right side. Embiid wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter. Brooklyn leading by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive score, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. Philadelphia also making some changes. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. Embiid kicks to Harris. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got 6 points.
This is what the play's designed to do. Space the floor. Get Harris a look that he likes.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. Green with the ball. Nets passing it around. Harris finds Green. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move. He isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Back to Griffin. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Luwawu is checked in for Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
59 seconds left in the third. Maxey passes to Curry. Now here's Howard. And here is Curry. Mobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Irving with a clean look. Off target from outside. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. And that one's good. Maxey.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harris passes to Irving. Here's Claxton, defended by Scott.
This is what a leader does. Good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Curry with it. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Brooklyn leading by 7. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Green out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Here's Irving. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Nets lead by 9.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Curry passes to Howard. Green. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside Irving. Out to the right wing. From 18 feet away. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Howard dishes to Curry. Now the pass to Maxey. Now here's Scott, defended by Griffin. Outside for Curry. 4 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Puts it up from 17. And it's Green missing.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. Affecting the shot.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Claxton. Right side Griffin. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 7. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harris against Green. They get the rebound. Embiid kicks to Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Brooklyn leading by 7. KD passes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan in the corner. Harden. Jordan inside. defended by Milton. And Jordan gets it to go.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
On the wing, Milton. Hill has the open look. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Outside for KD. There's the three. Jordan the pass to KD. At the clock winding down. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Embiid. Jordan no good on the free throw.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Back to Embiid. On the wing, Milton. He dishes it to Embiid. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, Embiid with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Embiid trying to break loose. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Harden the pass to Jordan. And he comes up with the deuce. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the basket by Hill.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Dinwiddie finds Green. Now Harden. Here's Jordan. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range, missed. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but